Good afternoon, guys. Welcome to my live. Hope you guys are doing great on this warm, sunny day. So guys, it's haircare day for me. On this side, I'm gonna dye my hair. Not something that I love to do, but I'll do once in a blue moon because dyeing basically ruins your hair. It's thinning your hair, and it even make your hair worse. So dyeing I wouldn't advise, but now and then, you know, for my hair anyway, because it's thin. See, it's very, if I can see, as I can see, look at it, it's very thin. So because I have a little gray hair, it's a gray hair coming, and that's why I decided let me just dye, you know. And funny enough, yeah, if I must say, this gray is coming from my daddy's side. My daddy's side of family. Because my mom's side, the gray very, I think if I could recall, my grandmother was, when my grandmother was alive, 80, just have a few grays. Even when she buy, or she's no more, she still have a bit of black hair, and she was 93 then. 93, I think. You know? Look like I take too much now. We don't want to waste it, is it? So it all depends, you know? You have some individual, even in their 20s, they're gray. Some individuals say it's down to stress. I was telling my sister, I think because I'm stressed, that's why I'm green. She said, no, it's not stress. It's the father side of the family because them gray young. So I'm just oiling this bit. And the last time I gray, I didn't do it properly. Shit, I need a rag. Let me go and get my rag. The last time I gray, let me get my rag first. Last time I dyed, not gray. Yeah, the last time I dyed, guess what happened? Last time I decided to dye my hair, it didn't go off well. Because I don't think I did it properly. So because I didn't do it properly, hi, how are you doing? Because I didn't do it properly, guess what? It didn't dye. I removed it too quick, I think. So maybe I should let it stay at least half an hour before I dye. This is male. Male mostly use this. It's my partner I saw using this one. So they made it especially for male. But whenever he uses it, I realize it stays very long, you know. But it's not telling you how long. But no, maybe I let it stay in maybe up to half an hour. Because if you wash it out too quick, I wash out mine quick. I don't know if it's the texture of my hair. But for my partner, it works. Because his hair, when he dyes hair, it stays long. My hair, I think I wash it out too quick. If I can see a bit of grays, you see gray coming. I'm just doing the edges, not even doing the middle. Because this is like, God, don't tell me say it's hard now. Please, don't tell me it's hard. Oh Lord. This is not happening. It's not coming out. I think I've oh my gosh, I think it's stuck. Oh, it's coming. Thank God for Jesus. You know, this is expensive, you know. And to let it just go to waste like that, it wouldn't be nice, is it? Very expensive dye. This one. So you're supposed to get your money's worth. My partner used these one though. It's not much dye, so I'm just working on the front bit. If I'm making sense. Working on the area that's showing much. Now I'm gonna let it stay in this time. But why I don't like dyeing, when I finish my hair thin, very thin here. So I'm gonna do it like this. I don't know if I'm doing it correctly. Maybe we should look in the mirror because I can't see. So I'm just pumping it out in my hand miggle. Supposed to mix it, supposed to mix it. Supposed to be a mixture. Oh gosh, it's burning me. Well, note. When you're dyeing, I wasn't planning to dye. I just decided last minute, and I was itching my hair. Oh my god! I'm just praying it didn't burn. I remember one time I went to the hairdresser, and I went to perm my hair. I don't know what I was thinking, because my naturally I was doing okay. So I went to perm my hair, and the hairdresser wanted to wash it out, and I was like, let's stay a bit longer. So by the time she finished, my hair burnt my scalp. It was so sore. The wool on my ear, all of my hair, pick off. It's not good, but you just keep a natural hair. Don't put nothing in it. Don't put no chemical. Even dye now, I don't know what am I doing. I can't see. Let me look in the mirror. Because we need to get, the last time I did it, this bit never dyed properly. Well, let me do it like this. Last time I did it, can you see me? Can you see me? I'm looking in the mirror to see what I'm doing. The last time I did it, this bit didn't do properly. I washed it out too quick, I think. So because I washed it out too quick, even the mirror not even giving to me right now. I washed it out too quick, so I could see a lot of grays. I was like, what? I just waste my dye, waste my time, waste my little energy. So now I want to get it right, hopefully. So when Boss Dino, man, everything shine and black and pretty when he finishes. Everything is black, everything is nice, everything shine. Oh, it's supposed to mix. The white one not mixing, oh my god. The white one not coming out. Thank God it's coming out, because if it didn't, I know we have an issue. Okay, let me turn it like this so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get the edges. I'm seeing in the mirror better than the phone. So let me do this very important bit. Maybe I didn't catch it the first time I tried to do. I wanted to braid my hair, but guess what? It's too hot. It's too hot to have extension to this hair right now. Gonna make me more miserable. So I decided, oh, keep it natural here, yeah, man. If I go, I'm going to call her hairdresser. She can come and care over my hair. But she's a busy woman. So I'm going to say, have I got time later? If I can find, I don't know. Just come and just care over my hair. If she finish early. Whatever she doing. So I'm going to try my best to make sure it is setting this time. So when I wash it out, I don't see the gray showing. Even younger person than us graying. Who are we? Younger individual. Some people just gray very young. Some of us gray very young. You have to mix the white with the brown, if you can't see what I'm doing. Or just, I don't know if the phone. don't know. I'm trying to set it. You have to mix the gray with the white. No gray, brown, I think. I'm trying to get the, as long as I get the front, it doesn't matter what the back look like. When people looking at you, they look at your front first, isn't it? They look at your front. When you pass in a person, the first thing you look at is your face. Then your boobs. And then some of them turn to your bum. I don't know why they look at your bum. I don't get it. When they look at your face, your boob. Sometimes I'm in the supermarket. Mom, that man was checking you out. I said, really? How is it looking? That man was checking out your bum. I said, really? But sometimes like the security. Mom, if you see that man, we said, which man? He was checking out your bum. We said, yeah, hear me now. How does he look? Is he fit? I need help. Drink water and mind your business. I'm trying to get the gray. That's why you see I'm mostly in the front. Because the front showing, you know. Even if the back showing. Nobody seeing the back, is it? That much. I'm just doing the edges anyway because we haven't got much dye. There's not much dye in this thing. So I'm just working around the edges. The front and the back. They're just the edges. I don't know what's the back looking like. You can't see your head back unless you use two mirrors. But I think you're gray from the front first, isn't it? Look like I'm still seeing grays, you see? I'm just trying to squeeze out everything. You know, make sense leave any. So, the brown and the white supposed to mix together. So you're supposed to mix it and then I add it. So I don't know if I'm doing it properly. I did it a couple times well and I didn't do it. Time and energy. Doing what? So this time I'm going to make it work, you know. See, I'm seeing gray. That means gray is still going to show here. So I'm not. We need more dye. When I wash it, I'm going to make it stay in as long as ever do. Maybe, what time is it now? Maybe the next half an hour. I don't know if I can keep it. I don't know, I'm just praying it doesn't damage my hair. My hair already, now I have nothing on it. Tin out like Bammy. Tin out, is that like Bammy? So you're even getting more white. Oh, it looked like I was getting more brown than white. So it's not good. If I'm getting more brown, see the white coming out now. Oh, it's not going to do good. Okay, you're supposed to mix them together. See, just white coming out, so it's not going to work. I'm just going to finish it. You're supposed to have the brown, the white, then you mix it together. Not just brown or just white. That's how it works. But like I already have some in here, so that's what I'm putting. So in case it just blend in. I'm hot. The bathroom is... The good news about this bathroom during the winter, it keeps you warm because there's no window. The bad news during the summer, it's hot. Because right now I'm burning. I'm burning. Me burning up. It's itchy, you know. I was itching my hair. I wasn't even thinking, so I want to die. I didn't remember that I was itching my hair non-stop last night. My ear itch me. If I could get this girl to come and care it for me, I'm gonna call her when I finish. Find out if she can come give me a care. So I can keep it in as long as ever. Until, for example, if I do a job and I'm dusty. We're just finishing out this. I can't see in the phone, see? So I see in the mirror better. That's how you see I'm doing this. If I can't see what you're doing, you're going to do foolishness, is it? And the part we're supposed to die, not going to die. Because you're doing foolishness. And you want it to look black and pretty when I finish. So at least if I'm wearing my little headband, because I'm going naturally, I'm not gonna, it's too hot to do nothing. Maybe now and then I'll wear a wig for 5 seconds. Only 5 seconds, that's good enough. So I just sit. Finish up the thing, man. Finish up the thing. It's coming on so far. Just gonna finish this. And this wasn't cheap. One of the most expensive. It's for male. We never see woman using it. They're just showing male. It's my partner. I said use it. See, they're showing the white, the brown not coming out. I think earlier when I was squeezing it, it was just brown coming out. The white wasn't coming. So that's why you see me doing this. Because I already used the brown, I mix it. This isn't the way for it to be done. They're supposed to mix together, then I put it. But because the brown, I'm just putting it in case so everything can blend in. Me your thin, that's not the problem right now. If I could get somebody to carry it, I would be happy. So I'm gonna call that girl and say she can come to my house. That's like sometimes it's good you have a family member that does these things. Or my family member can carry and do here. Where are they? In JA and America. America doesn't know how to braid. I'm just squeezing. We're squeezing the thing. And I make use of whatever leave. So this here is just partly dye. Just the back and the front. Just around it. Put it that way. Can do a bit off the middle bit. Why not? It's hard, you know. I try to dispense everything out. Brown dot. It's only the white. It's hard. I don't understand why the brown was. That's why I didn't dye properly the first time. Because the brown, it was just the brown coming out. The white wasn't coming out. I didn't even realize. Now the white coming out. The white that cannot, none of them can work without each other. Both of them has to combine. So I basically use up the brown, but I'm just putting the white. I try and party. I can't part the thing. Ah! Jesus, this head of mine. Jesus. My only downfall is it get thin. If it's thin, you get thin after. Holy Spirit, rescue me. Holy Spirit, set me free. So this is like part dye because I don't have enough dye. Just the front. Part dye. Who ever see do something like this? No one. If they dye the whole here, not partly. The white is, oh my gosh. All I've been using this thing is the brown part. I wonder why I haven't done properly. It's the brown I was using, you know. It looks like it's finished now. Oh, it's still coming. Is the white coming? Oh my gosh. The white. We just rubbing it in for rub it in sake. It can't work without the brown. So I don't understand why the brown was coming and the white wasn't coming. I don't get it. Look there now. A lot of white. My gosh. It's not easy. Oh my Lord. White's still coming, you know. Jeez. I think I should stop. What do you think? Wasting my time. Because without the brown, it doesn't work. So I don't know why am I rubbing it like this. Holy Spirit, rescue me. Holy Spirit. See, as I can see, look at the front. Because the front look like it's perfectly done. Type mix. Brown and white mix here. Oh gosh, I don't think I should put down more. I don't want to thin out my hair more than we thin. You see? Just leave it as it is. Just rub it in. It is hot, I'm telling you guys. Right now I just need to sit in the bath, relax in some nice, cool, not cold enough. You don't want to overdo it. Cool water. So I get like a brown. So 38 minutes, say, I have it in for 10 minutes now, I think. Let's give it maybe 10 more minutes. Let me not squeeze out no more white, it doesn't make sense. Okay, you can't use the white all by itself, it has to mix. You see white, what is it doing? Not that thing. The brown finish. Finish, see brown coming. Oh, look at brown, tiny bit, tiny bit. White still inside there. Oh my Lord, what am I going to do with it? I get little brown, so at least little something can be done there. I'm just going to use shampoo, no conditioner, and I'm washing it. gloves changing color. I'm not gonna put no more. You might leave it now. Leave it as it is. Because I don't think it's working without the white. The brown. I'm going to try one more time. If I can get brown. Guys, I did it wrong. I think when I was doing it, I just keep using the brown. Not realize the white wasn't popping. So now it's only the white that left. So that's why whenever I do it, I said, then how it's not working? You're not getting the color. Yeah, I don't think. Let me just massage it in a bit. Without one, the other can't work. Oh my Lord, it's cold. It's hot. It's burning. See me. Well, I have white leaves, no brown. Holy Spirit, rest in me. Holy Spirit, set me free. Coming on. How are you guys doing? How is it going on your side? We still have hair dye, so maybe we're gonna buy another one. Maybe. This dye is still in it. Let it marmalade. Let it in. Marmalade. So I got maybe 10 more minutes of it. I'm leaving it in. So this time it's gonna properly die. When it dies, I can say, oh, I've done it. Let me see how long you can. You're not even showing you how long you're supposed to keep it in. You don't want to over process it. Let me look if I can see. Simple. Warning. Neighbors. Caution, this product contain ingredient. Skin irritation. It's not telling you how long. Basically, you have to use your hair. It's for a male product, you know, men. They never advertise it for women. Woman is just one use. So that's why it's female rather, or woman. It's itching right now, but I'm letting it stay for a bit, maybe another 10 minutes before I wash it out. I'm gonna let it properly. The front anyway, the breast can stay properly dying up proper. Guilty of water. Joy Spirit, rescue me. It'll be okay. Voila! Oh my Lord! See my phone. Me see my phone. When you can't see. When you can't see. I'm letting it stay for 10 minutes. Help me. What's the problem? This child of mine. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are called according to his purpose. Amen. What kind of this woman? She's a busy woman. Busy woman. Hello, Mom. How are you? Are you busy? You busy? What are you finished? You can't just give me a small roll. Just my normal ear. Okay, call me. Call me when I'm finished. Now we see, yeah? Alright. It's a busy woman. Busy woman. She's a busy woman. She's a busy woman. She's a busy. Guys, this is what we go through every day. Nobody loves me the way I love you. Nobody loves me. My ear is itching the daylight out. Let me read my Psalms. I'm running time. It's itching, but I can't itch it. I have to just leave it. For it to do its thing. Do your thing, man. Do your thing. I'm happy. Although I wasn't planning to dye my hair. You see? You do not plan because this wasn't on the radar today. So I don't plan. I just work with the vibes. I just decided last minute, okay, let me just touch it up with a little dye. I wasn't planning on dye. I wasn't even because usually when I dye, my hair gets thin. It thin out my hair, so I try not to dye, if I'm honest. I try to avoid dyeing. But occasionally you can dye, isn't it? But I try to avoid dyeing. If I can. So I wanted to braid my hair. Miracle didn't take out the hair I want to use. So because of that, I changed my mind from braiding. I'm like Green Lizards. Because she didn't take out the hair, I take my mind from braiding. I said, okay, I won't be braiding anymore. You know? And when I say I won't be braiding anymore, I used the money to buy food. He said I was gonna pay the hairdresser. I decided to add more money. I said, let me go and do a bit of shopping because maybe it's a sign, you know. So I wasn't in the mood again to braid. Because Miracle, I tell her, like I text her, I was under in her storage. And I said, take out the hair for me, I'll take it tomorrow morning. It was in her room. When I get up in the morning, Miracle's still in bed, no storage come out. No, I said, Miracle, why? And then eventually, I went to view a property. I wanted to view the property and then I would do my hair. So I said, sure, maybe it's a sign. So I didn't end up doing it. So I went shopping that day and I decided to spend the money. So I used it and I even add more money to it and buy a cup of shopping instead of doing my hair. The hair wasn't really relevant though because it's very hot now. Earlier, a couple of days ago, I said, okay, maybe I'll call the hairdresser and I'll do it today, tomorrow. Then when I realized my head was itchy, I said, no man, we can't deal with braid right now, it's itchy. But I will just keep my natural hair. So if I can K-roll, but I can't K-roll that neat. I can braid, but for me, if I'm braiding, it's gonna take like maybe 10 hours. I don't have patience. So that's why most time, I'll let the hairdresser, I've got two hairdressers. One is quicker than the other. One is more expensive than the other. So usually I would use the cheaper one, which stay longer. The quicker one though is a bit more expensive, but she work fast. Sometimes I'll use her. So she's the one I was planning to use. Just to do simple braid, like I said. Then I do it myself. I'm going to take ages. Because I'm slow. I can do my own hair, but I'm slow. But like K-roll now, I can't do it as neat. You know, sometimes you'll do it and because this hairdresser did it for me. It was so neat, you know. I could keep in it for some time. I did it myself. It's like I do it slack. I don't do it firm enough or tight enough. So it tends to loose quick. I wish my daughter could do hair. That's how she should spend her time in. Try play around with my hair and try learn to braid and do those things. I taught myself, you know, no one teach me how to braid or do anything. I just play around with my hair. Sometimes I do it slack. Hello, right? How are you doing? How is the day going so far? Sometimes I'll do my hair slack. Then another time I try to tighten it. But so although sometimes it doesn't even part properly, but I try to do my own hair. Or I like others when they do it is neat. I love it to be very neat. So sometimes I like, you know, when someone else braided. And where I'm living now, I don't have anyone that live in. That's my friend. I used to have a couple of friends that live in on the block, but they move. I talk to like neighbors and stuff like that, but not like friend. They say, come and braid my hair. I used to have a couple, but both of them they decide to move, you know. They're living in somewhere else, and where they're living is far. Yeah. So how are you guys doing? How is it going so far? Right now I'm hot. I just need something to cool me down, you know. In the living room, because I was in the living room earlier and the fan was blowing, so it was okay. In the bathroom now, there's no window. So the bathroom is good for this winter. When you shower, you feel warm. However, during the summer, it's hot. That's happy. So I just dye my hair and I decided to let it, look at it. It's coming on, isn't it? I just basically dyed the front bit because we didn't have enough dye. And if that hairdresser isn't busy, then I'll let you curl it. If not, then I'll leave it as it is. I'll try and curl it myself. All depends. I'm a person, you know, I'm not really fussy. I am simple as you can get. I got a lot of wigs, but I only wear them. One, wig doesn't fit me. I rather my natural hair. Two, sometimes I would braid. But I will always tell my hairdresser, whoever do it light. I don't like nothing heavy on my head. I don't like to feel heavy. I don't like to feel uncomfortable. So I would be like, whenever they're braiding, I would like do it. Sometimes you have a couple of hairdressers say, why do you want it light? Because I don't like nothing to feel heavy on my head. I remember one time I got this friend. She's a Jamaican. And she was living like 4th floor. She lived in 6th. And I was like, she come to braid my hair and I said, do it light. The woman do me hair. When she finished, it was so uncomfortable. I was so miserable. I didn't keep it in long. Because I can't sleep. You have to put something on. You feel it's heavy load on. Oh, God. I like naturality. I don't like nothing heavy. So because of that, I didn't let she braid my hair ever. So I'll go to my other, like my hairdressers. And if I tell them do it light, they listen to me. That's what I like. So they'll do, although sometimes they do it light, it still feel a bit heavy, you know. And worse this time now, it's hot. So my head, you know, your head sweat. You know, your head some produce sweat and stuff like that. So braiding hair now isn't, I would do it because, you know, something you don't know what to do with your hair. If you're natural hair, you don't know how to comb it, you don't know how to style it. And you can't keep, like myself, I had my hair like this for some time now. Sometimes you have to change the style. If not, the hair will fall. Because my hair was like this and it fall. Why? Because I kept it in one position. I do not do different style to it, so it changed. It fall. So you have to treat your hair, take care of your hair. Sometimes you have to wear braid, but not on a regular thing. Because braid also break your hair. Especially if you got hairdresser, if they do it too tight, whenever the ear, sometimes the ear fall, the ear coming out, your root also comes out with your ear. And that's not good. So when you finish all of this section bald, if you notice some individual, when I see the section bald, because they braid too much, and they use too much, like chemical, for example, you're wearing a wig. I wear a wig once, you know. Myself, personally, I would wear a wig like occasionally, but not regular. One, I said wig doesn't fit. Two, if I should glue, I remember I buy this wig before, yeah? And I went to the hairdresser because it was my birthday. So I said, I tried to fit it, because I cut it, but I cut it wrong. I didn't do it properly. So I went to the hairdresser for her to cut it properly for me. And I said, just put it in. And I said, don't glue it much. And she just glue. She said, okay. Because it's my birthday the following day. She glue like here. And believe you me, but you know, after the hairdresser finish your ear, it's going to look nice. If you sleep on it, it's not going to look that nice again, is it? And because I did it for my birthday, I just try and manage. And when she did it, I was so uncomfortable in it. I have to sleep in it. The following day now, I love to, on my birthday, I try to dress up, make myself presentable for my birthday. So when I dressed up that day for my birthday, yeah, I was loving the wig because she did style it, but it didn't look as beautiful the day before. When you know, when you go hairdresser and they style your hair look nice. If you're not a hairdresser and you can't style your own hair, and if, for example, it crush, it's not going to look that nice, you know. And then after I remove, I didn't like. I got a couple weeks to just put on. Now and then you'll see me wearing wig. I just put it on, remove, put it on. Couple minutes I remove because I don't like nothing too much on my head. But at the time, sometimes I'll see things and I like a wig. I'll buy it. Then when it comes, I don't like. I'm like, ah. So we still have like 5 minutes before I wash my hair. So I'm just making use of my time. I'm trying to make it properly. What do they call it? Marinade. It's like you're marinating chicken. Properly soaking. Because a couple times when I dye and I wash it all too quick. And when I finish, I can still see grays. So I'm leaving it for 5 more minutes. And then after I wash it, if I'm still seeing gray, that means I must not dye, is it? Or that dye is not for me. But usually dyeing your hair isn't good. Why? It's thin. My hair personally, I don't know about other individual. Whenever I dye my hair extra thin, and you haven't got, but my hair actually thin. I don't know if it's 4C or 5C. I don't know the C. But my hair is very thin, you know. And if I dye it, it's extra thin. If I perm it, it's extra thin. What used to work in my hair when I used to jerry, when I was younger, and my sister, I let my sister jerry curl. If you know what is jerry curl, you perm it and then you put this rod and it curl. That's what used to work. But cream, no. And then I remember one time I decided, okay, let me rust. I decided to rust, yeah. I want to be a dreadlock. Or that way I think it was easier. So I went to the hairdresser. But the hairdresser that did it, she did it too thick. So because she did it too thick, I didn't like it. It was coming on, but it was bumpy. It never looked good. So, sorry, I went to this, that was my first time rusting, you know. So, sorry. So I went to this hairdresser and I said, can you pull it out? And she was like, I didn't even know you could pull it, you know, but I just go there. I said to her, initially, I went maybe to cut it. And I said, it's too thick. I need it maybe to come out or something. So she was like, you can cut it. I think you can cut it. So she cut it to make it smaller. But after, it still didn't look presentable for me. It was too, you know, sometimes you do here and it's neat. Another time it's one, it doesn't look good. So I went to Jamaica. When I went to Jamaica, I wanted to cut it. That's the idea, cut it. So my cousin was like, you can braid it, you know. No, braid it, you can pull it out. That's when I know you could pull, I didn't even realize you could pull out the rust. But it takes ages, you know. Because remember, you're here not for months, if not year. And then to lose it out, it takes ages. So it was 4 of us, my sister and 2 of my cousin. And 4 of us was pulling, we take like 1 whole day, you know. You see, when they finished, my hair was sore, my head was sore. And then my hair was like this. It was enough. I never had my hair that enough. Yeah, I had it enough before this. A friend of mine, I put this weave on in my hair. You know, weave on is like hair that you sew. So I put this, the front part out, and I put this weave on. I used to go like natural. So whenever I twist, I used to twist my hair and it used to be like here. It used to reach here and it was fluffy. It was fluffy. However, I got this friend and what I can't understand. She's a Jamaican. That even make it, if it was like some other country person who doesn't know, or some other nation who doesn't know about dark people here, then I would understand. But she was a Jamaican. If you're watching this, I see it, I'll never forget it. I never. She was a Jamaican. And she is a Jamaican, not was, because that's not a part. She is a Jamaican. And I said, remove the weave. I don't know if she doesn't understand about weave on. You understand? But for me, I find it odd for a Jamaican not to know when a weave here, you know, weave on is like a sewing here, right? So my hair was enough, I used to twist it. But because I put in this extension and I leave the front and then, well, I tell her to remove the thread because you have to sew in. So after removing the thread now, I give her the scissors. The woman cut me real here. Although I can't get over that one. You're supposed to cut the thread. She cut my real hair. Since then, I never get back that fluffiness. I can show you the photo now of one of the last photo I had when my hair was like this, fluffy, pretty nice. And she cut my real hair. When I said, oh my gosh, she said she didn't know. A Jamaican. It was another country woman or not a dark color, like a dark skin color person know these things. It was another country person, then I would understand. Another nation, then I would understand. You're cutting my hair because you don't understand. But for a Jamaican to cut my real hair, I was devastated. And since then, my hair I never get back that fluffiness in my hair. I don't know why. I think maybe I chosen the wrong person to cut my hair that day. But since then, I never get back my hair. Until after Ross, you know. And then when I went to Jamaica, and my family member, they remove it. Because the plan was like, okay, when they remove it, I'll let my niece, because my niece is an hairdresser. So I said, I'll let my niece twist it fine. I'll go, but I'll rust it again, but I'll do it fine. So after they remove it, and it was like this. Hi, sweetheart, how are you? My hair was enough, and it would feel thick. I remember you haven't done it for a while, you know. It was enough, and it was thick. And then, because it was so thick and nice, I changed my mind. I didn't want to rust anymore. So I just let my niece just cornrow it. And she can't row it. And then when I got back and couple months after, I was letting my friend do a little twisting and all of that. She wasn't doing it well. You know, sometimes people don't have passion. They don't want to do the thing, you know. Maybe I should. Then and there, I didn't even know that we should have treated. Because if you have your hair like that for some time, you have to treat it. The moment you remove it, go buy a product, treat it, steam it, take care of it. And because I wasn't taking care of that hair, it was like this. And then everything fall off. It was thick up. I was so devastated, you know. I was so devastated. So after I start growing now, I decided, okay, but maybe a year after, I'm like green lizard, I changed my mind a lot. Maybe a year after, I went to, I was just walking and I saw this hairdressing, and she said they said they do rust. So I went there, will they do it neat? She said yes. So I said, okay, let me try and rust again. That's after it fall off. So I decided to rust it again, you know. This one, she did it neat, if I must say. But she was like, you need to come back on a regular basis. I didn't go back. She did it neat. And then I didn't go back. I just have it here, and then I went to this other hairdresser because she was a bit expensive. I was thinking of, ugh. So I went to this other hairdresser because it started getting greasy. You start seeing grease and all of that in it. So I said I was feeling uncomfortable because the grease and it feel, when you wash it you can. So I tried vinegar. They said vinegar and baking soda. I think maybe it take out a bit, but it didn't take out much. So I didn't like it. I was just feeling uncomfortable with the grease in my hair. So I went to Jamaica again. And I got my family members, my niece and a couple more family members. They pull it out, you know. And it was enough again, you know. I can't believe it. So I decided this time, okay, I'm going natural. I won't rust again. So eventually it falls. So this is what happens. When you have your hair, you have to take, no matter how our hair stay, we still have to take care of it. We have to treat it, you know, and maintain it well. I still wasn't doing that. That's why my hair fall. So when it fall, I went to my regular bank. My hair keep falling. So I'm like, green lizard, I want to rust again. So no, I didn't really want to rust. But I went to the bank and I saw this girl. And she rust. And her hair was so neat. And then on top of the neatness, I'm not seeing any grease. So I said, who is your hairdresser? And I ended up getting the number, but the hairdresser was living far. I think if the hairdresser was close by, I would go. Trust me, I would. And she was expensive too. More expensive than the one that did my hair last. And she said that every month you have to come. And if you miss a month, the money double. So expensive. But I can see why she was like that. Because if you look at that girl here, I didn't see an ounce of grease. So that hairdresser is it. That's the hairdresser I want. But because she was living too far, I do not drive far a place. And to take the train to go there, I find it hard. So if I start the process, I know I wouldn't finish. Because one, you have to book an appointment. Then you go there. And then after she finish, you have to come back home. And she have different price, different stages. You know, so she was but I can understand her prices because she's good. Because if I can tell you from that girl, the girl here dark, nice, pretty, clean. And the rest maintainer is thin, but she maintain it. She said every time she go to the hairdresser and the hairdresser wash it for her. So if that hairdresser was living close by to where I'm living, like maybe half an hour drive, then I'll take the chance. I'm very close where I could go, you know. But because she living so far, maybe an hour, I didn't bother. I said, you know what? No, and then I feel like, I said, no, let me leave my hair. Because one, I don't like the grease, you know. As I said, I'm like green lizards. It's like green lizard or a chameleon. Is that what they call it? I changed a lot. So this moment I like the thing. The next moment it's not for me. So I'm like that. So here goes. I think it's more than 30 minutes now since I did this here. I'm praying to God I don't over process it. I know it's properly because it was itching me, but by talking I don't really feel that itch to think about itching it, because right now here it's itching. So the water is warm, very warm. Ah! What? Oh my Lord, the water is hot. I think maybe I should give it lukewarm, not hot. I'll turn it down a bit, it's too hot. They don't fall off me dying. So my hair look enough. See it thin. Ah, it look black. Look dark and nice and pretty. So I'm just gonna use shampoo. When you just dye your hair, you don't use conditioner. You just use shampoo. We don't have the shampoo that comes, because usually they'll send a shampoo. I think you can use any shampoo. Like I said, this is well. I'm trying to wash out the darkness. Spirit. How is it looking? Thin like, me don't know if I say. That's the only downfall to this. It is thin. I don't know if the whatever. I wasn't looking in the water. But for now, I'm going to try comb it. I don't shampoo it. I'm not going to condition it. Taking my time because I don't want my whole ear. Remember, Jesus, who is this man? Come in! Hello? Hello? Still waiting. Hello? I'm good. Is that everything? Thank you. Where do you want to collect the item? Yeah. Oh, I didn't get no receipt for it. Receipt? So, yeah. To show that I sent it, something like that. Should you give a receipt?
No, we got an email, right?
No, we didn't get an email, nothing. No, I didn't get an email. They say that they send it. Yeah, we didn't get an email. Yeah, they don't receive an email, so please do, yeah? Alright. Done. I am flabbergasted. Nice one with the sorry. Thanks for waiting. Guys, let's see what happened. Wasn't expect anyone. So this is it, guys. So I'm trying to comb it out a bit before I even wash it again. Because I'm not using shampoo conditioner, I'm just going to use shampoo. So they're going to send me email and they don't want my email address. I didn't realize. That's a question I should have asked. We never have no email address. They're doing something new now. I use email. Instead of they give you like, because I sent back something and I didn't get proof of return. So I don't want, they say they do not return it. They did not get it. And I don't have proof. It's like a sudden thing. I'm just combing it out a bit. I don't want the ear get in the sink. Should I put that thing? I buy this thing where you can see. So we're washing it out now. Thank God. I wasn't planning to dye. Just like, yeah, I wanted to wash my hair but not dyeing. It's just like a last minute decision. tweezer. I don't want to loosen my ear because you have to know what you're doing. Something in my eye. When something is wrong with my baby, something is wrong with me. So these are dead hair. Dead hair, baby. My dead hair. I think soap. Are they soap? No. Nice. It's a lot of soap, see? The conditioner a lot, the shampoo a lot really well. The good thing about the shampoo, right here too. Can I clear off a bit? Jesus. Watch me now. I'm using a tiny bit, because a lot of really big. So when I used to use much. Look there, it's a tiny bit, you know. When something is wrong with my baby. Can you see me washing my hands? Something is wrong with me. This is how we do it. That was just a tiny bit of shampoo. Mwah. Look nice though. When something is wrong. that's supposed to be it. This is it. That is it. I think that's supposed to be it. Wash it out properly. That help ruin your hair. If you do not wash properly, then you are doomed. I think maybe I can remove this now. Should have cleaned the bathroom first, but it is well. Just don't want touchy. And the water is in my. So it's looking so. How is it looking? Bald. Thin. Did it work? Last time I'm seeing grease. Wow, it's work. I'm not seeing gray now, so that means I need to do it a bit longer. Jesus. Yeah, I'm not seeing gray, but my hair is very thin. If I go to get someone to braid it now, I'll be happy. I get someone to braid it. Braid the thing, you know. Hi, Charlotte. How are you, sweetheart? See? It's okay now. That's shampoo, guys. Shampoo, yeah? So I'm happy with this result. Although I stay longer, I'm happy. So my hair, you're not seeing any grays. I don't know if that's grays. No, it's wet. But the only downfall right now, let me just oil it. I got my hair. The only downfall with this hair right now, it is thin. That's my only downfall. It is thin. So no gray, but it is thin. I'm just gonna oil it. Get that out of the way. So it will dry. When you oil your hair wet, it just dry. I'll just clean off my sink a bit. When something is wrong with my baby, something is wrong. I'm going to clean the bar when I finish it up. Let me oil my ear first. I'm just going to clean the section that needs cleaning. Not going to do no proper cleaning now. I move tomorrow, then I clean. All depends on the mood. You see, I work with the vibes, yeah? So you'll be stuck because it's hot. The weather is very hot right now. Wait before me even do nothing more. I'm feeling something on my neck, guys. If you don't wash properly, you know, then we're in trouble. You're gonna fall out. Let me re-wash it. I'm feeling something on my neck. Maybe it's a cream I use. Oh, it's a Vaseline. Oh, I just realized it's a Vaseline. But to be on the safe side. It was the Vaseline. I was wondering, what is this? You have to be on the safe side, you know, because if it's not properly washed, then you're going to be in trouble. So you have to be on the safe side. So I'm just going to oil it for it to dry with the oil in it. So this oil I'm using is a mixture of about 5 ingredients. I'm using about 4 to 5 different ingredients in this. So we're just oiling it. Oil the thing. So when it's thin though, that's the only downfall. That's why I don't like dyeing, because after leave your ear very thin. So I don't really like dyeing. But so far so good. Apart from the thinness. So I just asked the delivery guy because I didn't get a receipt of my return. And I don't want to tell me that they don't receive it because I'm not going to pay for it. They already pay me my money, yes. So they won't get it back. I know genuinely I return it, you know. But it's good to have proof. So he's going to find out. But how is he going to find out? He doesn't even know me. He's just saying. He doesn't even know my email address. How are you going to find out? I didn't even write down anything. I'm going to find, you didn't get an email. I'm going to find out for the delivery company. Why they didn't send you an email? And you didn't take our details. How are you going to find out? When I delivering our 60 item for the day, how are you going to remember me? Explain to me. Maybe 100 items, 100 places you went to. So you're going to remember, okay, this is the person, I picked the thing, and she said she didn't. He's going to forget. My only problem is for it to reach, because I didn't have a proof. That's my only issue, but it is well. They already give me my money, so. They said I don't get it, that's not my problem. When something, and then I did take a photo, but should I take a photo with the guy with the box? After I think, I only take a photo with the box, not with the guy. You see the foot? I should have taken his face and he's holding the package. I was thinking. It's after I was, you know, everything was like sudden, you know? Everything done. Because I wasn't expecting someone to come and pick the item, that's why. Because initially I was supposed to take it to the shop. I went there. They say it's too heavy. Then and there I would have proof, because they always scan it. Now they said it's a new thing now. They send an email to your inbox. So they ask for my email address. But I didn't know that there's a new thing, you know. So, because it was too heavy, they didn't take it. I emailed the trader. And they didn't get back to me. Only to find out they sent somebody to pick it. I was unaware. So everything was like, you know, when you're sleeping. And then you hear your buzzer. I didn't answer because I wasn't expecting anyone. So the person come to the door. Eventually I opened. I didn't saw him. I was like, hello. Then it was like, I'm here for a collection. I said, what? I was a bit shocked. I wasn't expecting anyone. There was another collection. I thought it was that one. So I was giving him. So I said, who? What's that? I'm hearing noise. Miracle! I think workman doing that thing. Oh crap. Let me dry this floor. So that's what happened, you know. So I said, I only know that I returned the thing. That's the main thing. The main thing is that you return it. Anything else, only because I don't have proof of return. Because that person, I didn't know that someone coming to pick it one. So I wasn't prepared for that. Because the initial plan is to drop it off. But they say it was too heavy. So they refused it. I thought it was a miracle. So guys, look at my hair now. That's why I don't dye my hair. It look like I'm using too much oil. Gonna be really oily too much later. See, the moment it dry, gonna be really oily. I'm happy that I get to wash my hair. I'm feeling my hair feeling light. If I could get someone to braid it now, then I would be more happier. When something is wrong with my baby, or maybe I just braid it myself. Something is wrong with me. Only because I'm not going to do it that neat. That's the only issue. When something is wrong with my baby, something is wrong with me. I'm just oiling from the root, from the scalp, see? So everything will blend in, you know? So my hair look thin, look like I don't have hair now. That's the only downfall of dyeing. That's why I don't like dyeing. It thin out your hair. Worse, me not have hair already. It already look like thin, like, I don't know if you call it. I'm extra thin in it. No good. When something is wrong with me. Now would be the best time to braid it. So I'm like green lizards, as I said. Although it's hot, I'm like green lizards. So let's see how far the green lizards go. When something is wrong with my baby, something is wrong. Hi Wallace, how are you? Thanks for joining. Is it hot? Is it hot in Atlanta? Oh, what's the weather like? Where I'm at, it's burning. What oil am I using? I'm using Blue Magic, but I mix it. I boil clove with olive oil, so I mix with olive oil and one other ingredients. So it's like 4 different things in it, but it's Blue Magic. The original oil is Blue Magic. I just decided to add to it. So I use olive oil with clove. Hot and rainy day. Oh, you're enjoying it. Right now it's hot. Yesterday was hot, today even hotter. And when you're too hot, it's not good. For me, myself, if it's too hot, for example, I'm working, I tend to get ill. If the place, I'm a painter, decorator, yeah? And if I love to get fresh air, I can't work into a clogged up place. I got this, what they call it? Phobia. Tight space. So, and for example, if the place is hot, and then all the window lock, the door lock, I need fresh air. So I tend to get sick. I like the weather, but not too hot and not too cold. I like when it's cool. Is it the Blue Magic or green Blue Magic? No, Blue Magic. Blue Magic conditioner. See? The blue one. And then I add a clove, a boiled clove with some olive oil. I boil clove with the olive oil. Then I add to it. So Blue Magic, clove, olive oil. Blue Magic work wonders, you know. That's what our parents used to use in our hair when we were younger. Just a pity when I had my daughter, I wasn't using it. I kept changing oil. Before you stick to the tradition, isn't it? That's what our parents. I know they have the green one also. Yeah, exactly. So if you're closing what happens, it tends to get ill. Oh, why? So is the green way working at the minute? The one that you have. Because I was planning to buy, when I went to the shop, I was debating green, blue, green, blue. I decided to take the blue. Because I remember my parents used to use it. It doesn't matter which one anyway. As long as they're doing the job. But it works. I can see improvement with it if I'm honest. But I had olive oil and clove to mine. I just boil the clove in the olive oil. Then I strain it, and then we just blend them in together. That's how I do. That's what I do with mine. But it works. So I decided to let my daughter, because I used to use different things. So we're just gonna stick with Blue Magic right now. We're not gonna change. Even my daughter here was like this, you know. And I went to Jamaica about 3-4 years ago. Because my daughter here tends to fall. This moment it's like this, then it drop. And we went to Jamaica, and my sister decided to use aloe vera and, oh crap, what's the name of it? Oh, I forgot. See, I could have steam it. No, because I died, I couldn't steam. It's alright. My sister mixed olive oil and something another leaf. I'm trying to remember the leaf. Not olive oil, aloe vera. You added castor oil, yeah, that's good. I use castor oil, but funny enough, I don't know. I have the green, but we'll get the blue. Okay. I was using castor oil, but it doesn't work for me. I don't know why. I get the original one from Jamaica. It fall out my hair. A big bottle, you know. I carry it up from Jamaica. So it look like they mix it. It didn't work. I buy the one in the shop. Instead of it grow your hair, it fall it. So I decided to add my own thing now. The mom used both. Now I'm thinking she used the blue more. Right? Why are you thinking that? You can try the blue, but finish the green first. But so far, it works, you know. So I regret never use it in the first place in my daughter here. Instead of keep changing, just stick to one thing. That's what my family member keeps saying. Stick to one thing and it will work. We went to Jamaica because my daughter hair fall off. It will grow, then it fall. And then went to, and she have this, I don't know, it's just not growing. I don't know why. Yeah, look at mine. I'm trying to use it. I think it's coming, let me see. I think it's coming on a bit because it was bald. Because I went to, years ago when I was young, I was a child. And my mom, we used to perm our hair. And my mom gave me money and she said, do not buy the perm at the market. Go into the supermarket. You know, children, we don't listen. So I went to the market and buy the cream. I think it maybe was cheaper. So my mom here was naturally, because my mom have naturally tall hair, yeah? So she wanted to perm. At the time, my sister normally Jerry curls mine. So I decided, okay, let's perm. So when I buy the cream for myself and my mom, and my mom make sure it's like she know. You know, sometimes you can feel things. And I end up and I went to the market. And then my sister, she started perming my hair. And while she doing it, the hair coming out. A lot, you know, even if you see this bit, it never grows. I'm trying to see if I can get it back. And my hair start falling, the whole of hair. So my sister was like, oh, maybe your hair need treatment. Because my hair was already processed. It's like a cream before I want a cream again. So my sister was like, okay, maybe your hair need treatment. Down to the nitty-gritty now. My mom is natural. So when she starts use it in my mother hair, the whole hair start come off. That's when we know something wrong with the chemical. It's like they had something to it. And my mother cursed. I run. Because she tell me. And I didn't. So sometimes it's good for us to listen to our parents. If I did listen to her, I wouldn't have this patch right now. Now my daughter have the patch. I don't know if it's me she get it from or what. Well, maybe I was thinking about, I don't know. But my daughter have this patch like it just won't grow. I kept telling her, rub the oil, but she's doing it slowly now. Hopefully she continue. You know? So when you have like this, you have to just keep rubbing it. Because if you look at mine now, it's growing a bit. It's growing. So you need to just treat the area, you know. But it's hard. I'm telling you, it's hard. It's like although it's growing, you have a time, it's like that cream damaged something there. I don't know. That cream. And that person was wicked. How can you do something like that? How can you mix chemical? It could have been worse. And then again, I should have listened to my mom. Okay, if I had listened to my mom and go to the supermarket, not the market, then all of this would have been avoided. So sometimes when our parents say A, listen to the A. Do not go and do B, you know. Our parents, 99% of the time is correct, you know. 99. Okay, sweetheart. Thanks so much for joining. Do appreciate. Hi, CN. How are you doing? How is it going? How is it going on your side there? I just washed my hair. I'm feeling cool. I'm just gonna wash the bathroom now. Wash it down a bit because I just dye my hair. Because the hair was graying, you see. It looked dark and nice now. It was graying up. Let me look older than my age. Not necessarily, you know, some individual, even when they gray very young. Like myself, you see my dad's side of people, they gray very young. However, my mom's side, they grow very old, up in age. My grandmother started growing when she was 80 years old. Even when she was 80, she have a lot of black hair. So it depends. I was like, oh, I wish I did have that trait from my grandmother. Because she grew very slow. Even when my grandmother died, I get to understand the what they call it, undertaker, when they came, because she died at home. And when they came to pick her, she was 93 then. They didn't believe she was 93. Because the woman was still looking fresh. So that, she grew very, you know. I think she was blessed, age-wise. Blessed, very blessed. Her skin, not a wrinkle, no wrinkle, nothing. My grandmother did have this perfect skin. Perfect body. My grandma was looking fit and young, man. Unfortunately, she passed on. Let's hope she's in a better place, you know. You need advice on getting along with a mother-in-law. It's hard, it's bad, and we don't communicate. So what happened? Let me be your counselor for today. Let me see if I can counsel you. So why are you, firstly, are you respecting your mother-in-law? Why are you not getting along? Tell me, let me know. You know, some of us are very naughty. So why are you not getting along? Or have you been disrespectful to her? Or have you been rude to your wife? Because maybe sometimes that have an effect, the way you treat your wife, your other half, you know? So what happened? What causing this? Tell me. And tell me nothing but the truth. Don't fabricate things or make up things. Let me see if I can advise you. You see, my grandma, she was the perfect. When I said the one and the perfect, I'm not saying the perfect, because you're going to have a lot of grandma like her. Was one of the perfect grandmother. Couldn't have wished for another. I wish we did have more time with her, although she died 93. She did live long, 93 years old. But sometimes when you think about it, you miss her a lot. You know, wish we did have more time to spend with her, communicate. I used to have banter with her, you know, man. And she not a joke, you know. I can't say anything to her, you know. She was so funny. That was good. Good to have someone you can communicate with. And good to have someone that will show love no matter what. Someone that doesn't keep malice. Like myself, I'll keep malice. Sometimes. It depends. Because if I see that the person is genuinely sorry for what they have done, then I'll try and get over it. But if you're going to fake it, let me tell you something. For me, I don't like a liar. Speak the truth. I know at times we lie. We do lie. I lie. But when it comes to serious thing, I don't lie. I always teach my daughter, always speak the truth. Because you see, when you lie, and if it come to a point when you're gonna speak or talk, no one's gonna believe you, because they're gonna see you as a liar. But if you always speak the truth, no matter what the circumstances or the situation, or you think you're gonna get in trouble, you always speak the truth. Then when you're making your point across, if something occurs, then I'm gonna say, okay, with my daughter, I believe her 1,000,000%, because she never lies in that circle. You understand? Just giving you an example. So it's good, you know, no matter what the situation, and don't try and lie on another person. Always try and tell the truth. But for you to feel good, you don't go and tell lie on somebody else because you want to feel good or you want to feel better of yourself. If you know you're wrong or you did something wrong, admit. Say, okay, I'm wrong. I did this, I did that, and I'm sorry. But if you're going to fabricate it and make it come like, okay, this is the reason why I've done this. This is why I've done this, because you're going to start blaming, putting the blame on someone else. You'll never see your mistake, you understand? Or you never see where you're going wrong. So speak, you ever hear this said? The truth will set you free. Speak the truth, and it will, when you, what I would understand with some individuals, when you lie, it will. Don't think, one thing, some people, they don't have conscience. They keep lying and they lie and they lie. The truth will resurface. The truth always come to light, no matter how long it takes, so never lie. Oh, you're in an interracial family, and what happened? The mom don't like you. So you're interracial. So why she doesn't like you? Because you're another complexion. Is that the case? In that situation, it's hard, you know? Because we all are the same, no matter what color we are. You understand? We all bleed this. If you cut your hand and you cut my hand, if you're another complexion and you cut your hand, both of us gonna bleed the same blood. Some of us have the same DNA running through our vein, you know? So it's not really good, and it's hard when you find, for me personally, if I have, I think for me, if I'm in a relationship and the mother doesn't like me, there's no point staying there. Because it will never work. And if that person don't see where they're going wrong, or for example, say, okay, this person is a really nice, let me give that person a chance, it will never work. Because they're going to always see you as an enemy. No matter how, you could try 1,000,000% to make that person happy. It won't work. Because she's going to always see you as a threat. I'm telling you. If somebody hates you, only God can change their perception of you. You understand? Or dislike you. Only God can say. So if you're, for example, if you're another color, the mother, if you're deep in that relationship, you have to try and make it work. So she doesn't like you because you're another complexion. Is that the case? And if that's the case, when you're in a relationship like that, and if the family member doesn't like you, stay away. I know you might love this person. Maybe I'm advising you wrong, but I'm just giving you my opinion. If you're in a relationship and the other half doesn't love you, it doesn't make sense staying there. Because it's not, they'll never love you. They'll just fake it. They'll pretend. You know? Because if they have that perception to say, okay, this person is for you. Only God can change you, because God can, no matter how horrible you are, God can change you. But are you willing to change? Or is that person willing to change? Because if that person going to have this perception and they're not willing to change, they'll never change. They'll be the same person with hatred against you. And people like those you cannot trust. Trust me. People like those, if you find a person that doesn't like you, they despise you. They'll do anything. God forbid, I'm not going to say what I want to say. Pray to God. If you are deep into that, I'm saying, for example, if you say you're in an interracial, yeah? If that's the case, the person is another complexion, you're another complexion, and the person doesn't like you, how would you deal with this situation? Are you gonna stay in that situation where the person doesn't, because the person might never change? For example, say you have children. That's where it's kind of hard when you have children. But sometimes for your peace of mind, sometimes you have to make the hardest decision, which you don't even want to make, for your own peace of mind. Or for your sanity, because sometimes these things can let you go crazy. Sometimes these things can make you think ways that you do not want to think, things that you do not want to think, So my advice is, try sit down, talk to her, ask her, have a proper conversation. I don't know if you have children, but if you do not have children, it's even better. Because if you have children, you can walk away. I know you might love your other half, fine. But if the mother-in-law doesn't love you, it's not going to work. It will never work, I'm telling you. Unless the mother-in-law willing to change. But my advice would sit down, have a conversation, see if she would talk to you, because not everyone like to have conversation. And ask her why you do not like me. Explain. Let she tell her and be honest. Tell her to be honest. It's hard. I'm telling you. Worse if you're in love with that person. It's hard. I'm not going to tell you to leave that person because you're in love with that person. I'm just giving you my opinion. You know? And because the mother-in-law doesn't like you. But what if she doesn't like you forever? What if she never change? You're going to be in that relationship where you're miserable. You don't know what she's thinking. And you just move on. You might love your other half fine, but if it's not working out, it's just not working out. Somewhere, sometimes when you give space or you move on and then your other half end up being with someone wrong, the mother-in-law gonna say, if I'd known. The worst thing a person could ever say when they make mistake is if I'd known. Because say you're a good, I don't know if you're a man or you're a woman or you're a male or a female. If you're a male or a female, yeah? And say the person doesn't like you. And no matter what you do, you can't get them to like you. One thing, you can't force love. You can never force love. You can't force a person to like you. They have to be genuine. You got a lot of individuals out there right now. They fake love. If they fake it, it's not gonna work. Or when someone fakes something, the mask eventually will comes off, you know. But if you are really in love, if you're a man, or I don't know if you're a male or a female, try and sit down with this mother-in-law and find out, why don't you like me? Is it because I'm this complexion? And if you feel like it's not working, my advice is to move on. You don't want to stay in that relationship and miserable forever. But at the end of the day, I'm just advising you, it's your choice. I don't want to say move on and say, is that girl tell me to move on with my life? No, I'm miserable. No. I'm just advising, you know. I know you might be in love. Okay, it's hard, you know, especially when you love someone. It's hard to let go, I'm telling you. But sometimes for your own peace of mind, your own sanity, sometimes you have to make the hardest decision that you don't even want to make in life, you know. Sometimes we all have to make decisions that we regret. Sometimes decision, am I making? Although, and I tell you another thing, pray on it. Let God lead. Let God can change that mother-in-law to love you unconditionally. But if you just pray on it, and He will show you the way. And if that mother, if no matter what you do, it's not working, just move on. But pray on it. And God will show you the way. Read Psalms 23 every morning. 23, 27, 121, and 91. Just read those Psalms. And God will lead you. And while you're reading them, pray. You know? God will show you the way. Are you a male? Are you a male or a female? But if you're not miserable, if you're not happy, it doesn't make sense. Because everything, you're going to be in back of your mind, the mother-in-law. It's hard, I'm telling you. And maybe the mother-in-law, it's not like maybe she doesn't like you, you know. Are you a male or a female? Because maybe you think that maybe the way you're treating her daughter or her son. Are you a male? Let me know. Are you a male? Or you're a female? Okay. Are you treating the husband properly, with respect? Or is both of you guys respecting each other? Because something has to do with that. If you're not treating him well, then the mother-in-law not going to like you. So maybe something have got nothing to do with interracial, depending on how you're treating your other half. Are you both respecting each other? That's where it starts, you know. Because, for example, if I have a mother-in-law, if you have a mother-in-law, nobody would like their daughter or their son to be mistreated. You understand? So maybe it hasn't got nothing to do with what you said. I'm just saying, you know. So are you guys treating each other well? You're not disrespecting him. You're not telling him words. He's not telling you words. Can I take two, you know? You know? Are you guys respecting each other unconditionally? I know no relation is perfect. No relationship. At times, your guy gonna make mistake. At times, you're gonna say words you're gonna regret. All right, but it's good to apologize. See your mistake. Learn from your mistake. You know? So, sit with your mother-in-law, find out the first thing. If you guys, for example, if you are treating her son wrongly, she's not gonna like that. So maybe that's it. But if you are treating her son with love, respect, the same, because it takes two. You can't be treating the man properly and he's treating you like crap. You understand? So if you are treating the son well, he's treating you well, and the mother-in-law doesn't like you because you're another complexion, then that's not on. You understand? Talk to her. And sit and talk to her. Make sure the son is there, because he's the witness. Sit and talk to her. Why don't you like me? And if situation, I say, okay, I notice certain things, or when I do things like you don't like the way you talk to me, whatever, I don't know what's going on. Just use all of those. Sit together with her, with the son, and talk to her. And because some individual will tell you the truth, you know. Some will lie. So see if she'll tell you why she doesn't like you. But if it's because of your complexion, I don't think that's on, because at the end of the day, everyone, we choose. We don't really choose. We just fall in love. And you should not be choose, okay, because this person is a different color, you can't fall in love with that person. No. Because this person is a different color, you can't be with that person. No. I don't think that's right. You love who you love. And that's how it works. Not because you're another come, oh, do not go with that person. That thing I don't really like. But we all made the same. We all bleed the same blood. Only because we might have different color. Some of us have shorter hair. Some of us have taller hair. We all have the same teeth. We all have eyes. We all have the same skin. If you pinch me, me pinch you, both how we feel it. You see it? We all got the same feelings. Only because some of us are more vulnerable than some. That's the word. You see? We all go into dirt when we buy. You understand? So nobody is better than nobody. Not because maybe your complexion is higher than mine. You may be richer than me. You're not better than me because you're rich. You understand? So sit with your mother-in-law, talk to her. If you both are respecting each other, or if you are disrespecting her son, try and change. Try and be a better person. Apologize to the mother, to your mother-in-law, and apologize to the son. So maybe if, for example, you are disrespecting him, you're not treating him well, she's not gonna like, nobody gonna like that. Oh, they are black, you're Mongolian. Okay. So find out Mongolian. Okay. Mongolian, yeah. Find out from her why she doesn't like you. Because we all bleed the same blood. It doesn't matter what complexion you are. It's love. You met someone, you fall in love. It doesn't matter what complexion. You don't see skin color. You understand? You don't see hair. You don't see complexion. It's the within. Beauty from within. You understand? So find out, is it because I'm a different complexion why you don't like me? Ask that question. Is it because I'm somewhere or from somewhere? You understand? Find out. Maybe she doesn't really, maybe it's not. Why do you think she don't like you? First question. What reason does she give for you to feel like she do not like you? What's the reason? Does she tell you that she don't like you? Or maybe it's the way she act around you? Why do you feel like she don't like you? And sometimes, you know, we can misjudge. Sometimes we can just think, oh, maybe the way the person acting around me, she doesn't like me. Does she say something? Or did she come out point blank and say, I don't like you? Or is the way she treating you? Because sometimes the way someone can treat an next person, you can feel it, you know? You can feel the tension there. You can feel that she doesn't, you know? So are you treating our son well? Is her son, because it takes two. You can't be treating him well or respecting him and he's not sharing the same, you know? It doesn't work that way. Relationship takes two and it works both ways. So one can't be making the effort and then the other person isn't. Is interracial dating good? The men find me attractive but don't want to take things further. Yes, interracial is good. So why they find you attractive and they don't want to take you things further? Why is that? Because you got nice, lovely men out there. Interracial relationship, as I said before, it doesn't matter what complexion. We all bled the same blood. It's love. It's the attraction. It's who you like, who you fell for, who you're in love with. So it doesn't matter the complexion. We don't see, if I'm falling in love, I met someone, me not seeing the skin complexion. Let me tell you what I look for in a man. Fit. If he's fit, I was like, oh yes, mama, I love fit guys. That's me. Fit guys. It doesn't matter what complexion you are. As long as you're fit, I like fit guys. Don't mind me. Yeah. As long as you're fit and you're clean, because I love cleanliness. I don't like mess. So it depends. So it depends on the individual, you know. So if those one add male, if those one find you attractive and they don't want to take things further, sometimes those guys are a player. Admin, interaction, the men find me, okay, you're a lady. Sometimes there are players. Sometimes some men, they just want to play you. They're not serious. But you'll find, don't just give yourself into someone like that. Take your time to know the person. Because sometimes they just want to get, you know what I mean? And then after they get it, they want to move on to someone else. Try and find the person that both of you have an understanding with each other. Both of you can go on a date, get to know each other, then you take things slowly. You don't just jump into something like that. He told me his dad doesn't want him to date women from other culture, but he doesn't care. Really? That's what he said to you? So if he told you that his dad doesn't want to date women from other culture, but he doesn't care, that's one. That's where sometimes the issue is with a parent. For example, if the parents having issue, because sometimes I don't think a parent should get involved in the son relationship and tell you who you should date from who you should not date. As long as you're not, no, I'm not going to say what I want to say. I don't think a parents should get in. They can advise you. But for sometimes, you know, sometimes our parents make wrong decision for us. Because if I could recall, sometimes our parents will find a husband or a wife for you, and they end up finding the wrong person because there's no love. And within a couple of years, whoever treating each other bad, then you end up the relationship broken. So it's not good. Love comes naturally. I can't just meet someone out the road and I just saw the person and then we just click. And then before you know it, we fall for each other. That's how relationship go. You know, just meet, you understand? Or you're saying, if I was saying, if it was you and your mother-in-law just didn't like you, you would just leave him. No, that's not what I said. For example, I would want to know why my mother-in-law doesn't like me. Wilma, I would sit and talk to her. So you don't just leave him like that. You're not going to leave him. Because if both of you love each other, get to understand why the mother-in-law doesn't like you. Have you been rude to her? That's another thing. If you are rude, she's not going to like you. At one point, and she seems controlling and like it's like you have to please her. Oh. So, some mother-in-law is like that. Some mother-in-law is very, what they call it, controlling, if I'm making sense. And some of mother-in-law like to be like the boss. You understand? So some mother-in-law is like that. Some mother-in-law, if they don't like you, they're going to do everything to whatever. Find out why she doesn't like you. Have you done something to her for her not to liking you? Have your boyfriend or your husband talk with her? Say, Mom, why don't you like her? So that's what you need to understand. Mom, I love this girl. She loves me. Yes? And I think we can make it together. But the issue is this. Why don't you like her? If it's because interracial, that's not a reason for her not to like you. That wouldn't be nice. You understand? If because you're a different complexion or you're from a different nation, she doesn't want that. That relation, if the mother, because it can work between you, you know, if the guy is really serious about it. So no matter what the mother-in-law think, you know. So mother-in-law treat their son like their husband. That is true. Very annoying. A wife is very important too. Yeah, that is true. So mother-in-law is very controlling. And yeah, that is true. So mother-in-law is like the daughter has to be, what they call it, I don't know if I call that word to them. Submissive. You know? They're supposed to have a level there. You understand? They can't be controlling. They can't be take over your life for you to choose. For example, this guy loves, and she said no. This woman, it's because of your, if for example another complexion woman should do the same thing, will she have an issue with it? No, I don't think that's right. You understand? But if you're not, what I'm saying, for example, is the other half talking upon your behalf? Or we just let things slide? Because if he cannot, if he's like a mommy's boy, And he can't talk upon your behalf and say, Mommy, this is the person I love. I can understand maybe because, but this is the person I want to be with. If you can't accept it, you have to accept it. But if he's a mommy's boy, whatever she said, he's going to do it. And if that's the case, CN, it's not going to work between you guys. I'm telling you. But if he's committed to you, and then he's going to stood up to his, because some individual, you know, anything the mom say, you know, or the dad, they're going to listen to them. That's how some of us individual is. If your mom say, sometimes, you know, don't get me wrong. Sometimes your mom is right because your mom can see things that you can't see. So that's what I'm saying. Have you ever disrespected that guy in front of the mom? Has he ever disrespected you? Have you ever disrespected the mom? So you have to find that lady. If you're being a nice lady, respectful, and then she treating you like a nobody, or she not treating you well, then that's not good. You understand? If, for example, she say, okay, can I wash the plate? And you're going to say, no, I don't have time for that. That means you're disrespecting her. You understand? Don't mind me, look. You understand? I'm just giving you an example. So have you done something for her not to like you? Or is it just because of your complexion? You know? Or she wanted the boyfriend to date a dark-skinned woman. If that's the case, that's not a reason for not like a person. Because she can set the guy a dark skin, and then when that woman come in, the woman treat the guy worse than how you treat. You understand? So it's so if, for example, you're in a relationship and you're with this guy, and the guy see that his mom, you're gonna respect your mom, you know, because I put this, always respect your mom. The guy see that the mom not treating his woman, then you're going to sit the mom and say, Mom, even if you're not going to talk in front of the lady, you're going to sit down your mom and say, Mom, I don't like the way you're talking. This is the woman I love. You know? No, what I see or I understand, no man or no woman supposed to choose the wife for the child. That's not right. For example, if they see like the wife, the guy choose someone and they realize the person isn't right. Isn't right doesn't mean your complexion. Maybe the way the person treating, because something you can see the way the person is treating your son or your daughter. Then that's when you step in and say no. Because if this continues, somebody gonna buy each other, or it's not gonna work out. You understand? But if you meet someone and you see that the son or the daughter is with the person, and they're treating each other well, then you need to support them. It doesn't matter what complexion you are. You understand? You need to support them. So what I'm saying, you say you were living with her and she was like controlling. You didn't like it. Talk to her. Say, Mommy, I don't know what you call her. Certain situation I didn't like. Straight up. You understand? I don't know if you're being disrespectful to her. Maybe that's why. You understand? But if she doesn't like you, she'll never like you. Unless God change her. Unless you do something to switch her around. You understand? And what is the son doing about this? Did the son say, Mom, I don't like the way you're talking? Mom. Because sometimes they are afraid to speak up. Because they are a mommy's boy. So they're just going to listen to their mom. So what is the son doing? Or as I said before, have you done something to offend her? Have you done something that she didn't like? That's why she doesn't like you. Or has he done something? Is he treating you well? That's the first thing. If you find a guy, a good men are very weird, like good women. A good man and a good woman is very hard to find. So when you find that person, you have to hold on to them. You understand? Treat them with respect. Support them. You know? On our own, she keeps calling him every day and show up uninvited. No, she looked like a stalker right there. I told her to mind her business and she pushed. Oh my gosh. Oh. So, that now look like, to me now, to be honest, I'm being honest with you. You said you were living with the son and the mom keep calling every 5 minutes and then she comes there. It's like she's stalking her son. That, for me, that's not good. You're supposed to give your child breathing space. So for example, if she keep calling him, so maybe that's why because you told her to mind her business and she pushed me. She show up uninvited. That no, for her to show up uninvited, I don't think that's right. For her to, every mom gonna check up on their son. My mom call me every day. And if my mom called me and she doesn't get me, she'll be ringing off my phone. She'll be ringing my daughter's phone. She'll be ringing my other. Because she's worried. So maybe she's worried. That's why she call him. You know, you got mothers, they are like that. Sometimes she's worried. So maybe she's calling to find out how he's doing. You know? So maybe nothing is wrong with calling. But for her to just come uninvited like that, no. She should have said, okay, I'm coming over. Sometimes they just don't like you for things you can't change. For example, if the woman is a modern woman and doesn't believe in struggle. That's true. Sometimes they dislike you for no reason. As she was saying, she's from another country and she wants her son to date someone like his country. A lot of parents is like that, but you cannot choose who your son or your daughter falls for or in love, as long as that person. The only time you can get into that person relationship, if for example they are in a relationship and is abusive, then you're gonna step in. But as long as all of them living happily ever after, they're treating each other with respect, they're loving each other, I don't think you should get involved. Unless they have been mistreated. That's when you're gonna get involved. So with that one now, it's like the mom is controlling. And some mom or some dad, I was watching something and this, let me give you an example. I was watching something, there's a program I watch, yeah? And the mom, because the guy is in love with this girl. Just gonna give you an example. The guy is in love with this girl. Because the girl is from both of them are same complexion, you know. But because the girl is from a different, what do they call it, city? Would it be a city? You say a city, yeah. Because the girl is from a different city, the mom said no. The dad liked the girl, that the son dad. The dad liked the girl, but because the mom is from a different, the girl, he say no. He should stick to his same woman, his same country people. That's not good. I must give you another example. She said, no, you cannot murder, you cannot murder. Then whatever, you can't judge a book by a cover. Not because a person from maybe that city might did something wrong. You can't put it down and say everyone is the same. Everyone is different. And the woman was against it. The woman treat the girl very bad. Even the girl tried to cook, the woman threw food on the girl. She didn't want the girl cook for her. Then at some point, I think she even pretend like she's sick. She was horrible. The girl apologized. She cried. She had slapped the girl for nothing at all, you know. Because she don't like the girl. She ended up bringing another woman for because the woman is from the guy country, their country, their city. He ended up bringing another woman for the girl. In front of the girl that the guy say in love, you know. And what? The guy did not speak up. All he said, this is the girl I love. This is the girl I love. He's not telling his mom, mom, accept it or move on. Because his mom is boy. Although the woman bring another girl, it caused this rupture now. It caused this rupture now. It happened that every time the guy isn't there, the woman throw that lady, push her out of the house. The guy come back because his mom is boy. He didn't do nothing about it. Then she realized, you know, they have to do this genotype test. They realized both of them were same genotype, AS, I think. And when they said you're same genotype, either you're going to have the children. This funny because where I'm from, we don't do those tests. We just fall in love, we get involved, and then we don't do tests like that. But that country, they do tests, and when they do the test, now they find out they are the same. They can't marry them. The girl said because the girl realized the mom didn't like her. So because the mom didn't like her, she begged the guy, please don't tell the mom. Because his mom is boy, he went straight ahead and tell the mom. He even give the mom more ammunition. And the mom was horrible to the girl. And she was still like, because she loved the guy, she tried to make it work. It wasn't working. The guy ended up taking another woman into the house. That was disrespectful. She moved her, he didn't even call her. She was like, she forcing herself because she was so in love with this guy. She tried to do everything. She not seeing that the guy, if the guy love you, leave him. Let him come for you. Don't force yourself. Don't act like you're desperate. Because when you act like you're desperate, you know, that's when they basically draw away. When you want to move on or pretend like they don't really matter, they'll come back for you. But she was acting desperate. He reached a point she ended up getting pregnant. He didn't even accept her. He was like, ASA, they can't get married. He was still debating. Then eventually now the dad was talking up, he wants the baby. The girl said she doesn't want it. We're just trying to cut the story short. Eventually now she had miscarriage. He did say he wanted the no, the mom she came with her fake self, apologizing. Then when she realized the girl was really pregnant, you see her real color. So sometimes they fake it. Cause in the end, she said, okay, I'm sorry for the way I was treated. She apologized. But after apologizing, when she realized the girl was really pregnant, the woman went cuckoo. Sometimes they fake it. Because she was faking it to get the impression from the girl. She wasn't genuine because she even tell the girl straight up, I don't like you. If someone gonna tell you that they don't like you, stay away. They'll never like you. I'm telling you. I'm just giving you an example. No matter what you do, they'll never like you. Because they set their mind, in their mind or their head, they're looking at you as the bad guy. They don't want you for their son. And because that guy was a mommy's boy, he didn't speak up. Because if from the get-go he would say, he keeps saying, this is the girl I love, this is, but it's like if the mom said jump, he would say jump high or high, although he's saying this is the girl I love. But if you really did, you reach a point where the mom even move in, that you should have sent back the mom to her house. Because if you really love this girl, you want it to work. You don't want the mom to get involved, you know? So I'm telling you, a lot of people go through in situation like this at times. But if the mom says she doesn't love you, she's not gonna change. If he's a mommy's boy, if he stood up for you, then maybe he'll try and turn her around. As long as you do not disrespect her, he'll try and turn her around. But if he's a mommy's boy, he's not gonna turn her around. So it will never work. Maybe you can still try and stick it out. But my advice is, if you see it's not working, for your own peace, because of what happened when she pushed me, I've been avoiding her and keeping the kid, oh my God, from her, and now she's oh, you have children, even make it worse. Because when you have children, it's hard to break a family. I'm telling you. If you didn't have children, it would be much easier. But what I would advise, try and talk to her. Tell her be respectful. Let me give you this advice. Try and be respectful to her, because no one gonna want you to disrespect their mom, yeah? Try have a meeting and talk with her. And don't stop her from seeing the children. That's not right. Although she don't like you, for her not to see the children, don't stop her. Because at the end of the day, it's her grandchildren. Yeah, no, she pushed you. I don't know the reason why she pushed you, which she shouldn't. You said because you tell her she mind her business. Maybe she look at you as maybe you've been rude to her. So my advice is, because children is involved, you don't want to break a family, yeah? So my advice is, talk to her. Sit, call her around, have a conversation with her. Be respectful, you know? And tell her your mind, but don't be rude. Just tell her, this is what I don't like, mommy. I don't know what you call her. I said, this is what I don't like. And just explain to her, because you're calling your son, I didn't like that. Because to me, it's like you're being, what they call it, controlling. Say to her. I know a lot of people not gonna, because a lot of individual, their mom, they're not gonna want you to talk to them like that, because they're gonna feel like they're always there. But sometimes we can admit our wrong when we see that we made mistake. You understand? So because there's children involved, don't stop her from treating the children. But call her around, talk to her. Tell her what she did, you didn't like it. You know? And if you have done anything to offend her, apologize. Admit to me and say, I'm sorry, mom, but the reason why I acted this way is because I feel like you don't like me. I haven't done anything wrong. I love your son. You know, your son love me. She have grandchildren. Don't stop her from seeing the grandchildren. You call her, talk to her. And talk to her as a daughter. I'm your daughter. At the end of the day, you're gonna be your daughter. No, you're gonna be your daughter. At the moment you marry her son or you're with her son, you're in her family. So talk to her and say to her, yeah, because you were calling and you know I didn't like that, and then you come uninvited, you know. At the end of the day, you're the mom, yes. But you're supposed to give me privacy. If you come in, let me know. You just don't pop around. You understand? Vice versa. If you go into her house, you let she know. So don't stop her. Let she see the children. Talk to her and tell her the situation and tell her what you didn't like. I know the situation. You said she keep calling. Nothing. It's a mom instinct to call his son, check up on her son. Because my mom call me every day. And if she call and doesn't get, 6 times my phone ring, I say, Mom, if you give me time, let me call you back. Maybe she just worried. That's, you know. So talk to her as a daughter. And just let you know you love the son, fine. You know, I know that maybe I'm whatever, you know. And maybe I've done things. Ask her. Don't guess. Say, have I done anything? Please, I need to talk to you. But please, let's talk the truth. Everything but the truth. And you need to know, have I done anything to offend you? And hear what she said. Then you take it from. And if she tell you, then you take it from there. But you're not going to argue. You're not going to tell her to mind. Maybe because you tell her mind your business. She felt a bit offended, you know. At the end of the day, you're with her son. So you're supposed to respect her, you know. Vice versa. She's supposed to respect you too. You know. Vice versa. So talk to her and see her. But do not allow her not to see. Do not take the children away from her. Because that have got nothing to do. You guys might have your differences. That has got nothing to do with the children. So let's just see her grandchildren and talk to her. But don't keep malice. I can keep malice, you know, don't get me wrong. But, for example, you see, if you do me wrong and then you apologize, then if you're genuine. Because if I know you're not genuine, then I'm not going to accept that. But if I see that you're genuine, and I'm a person who will say my mind, you know, if I feel like you're genuine, is sorry for what you have done, then I'll forgive you. But if I see that you're faking it or you're trying to play me, then I won't forgive you. I'm like that. So if I want to keep malice, I can really keep malice. And I can tell you my mind, and then if you apologize, if I done something wrong, I'll tell you I'll apologize. We'll move on. You understand? But if you're going to keep lying to me, you know, then I can't move on from that. That's me. So see how it goes, you know. Talk to her. Discuss the situation. Try and work things out. And you already have children, so I wouldn't advise you to leave in this situation. Just talk to the mom. She'll come around. And let the children see their grandmother, you know. So call her, after you hang up, just call her and send her a message. Send her a message and say, Mom, or whatever you call her, I'm sorry. I don't know what I've done to offend you. Can we talk? And I'm very sorry to stop the children from seeing you. And that wasn't right of me. No matter what we have, we shouldn't involve the children. Let you know that. I said, can we just talk, please? Let's get, and be respectful to her. You understand? And then see how it goes. Before you even know it, you guys can be best friends. But always be respectful. She'll come around. You know? Just tell her what you know, like, for example, if you're coming around, let me know. Don't just pop by like that. And she now calling the son, maybe she just calling him to check up on him. As long as she's not discussing, where is she? What is she doing? Then that's a different case. But if she calling and say, how you doing? Come on, Mom, call me every day. If she call me now and she'll wait, then she call. Ask 7 times for the day if she doesn't get me. If she do not get me, then she'll call, she have my daughter number. Sometimes my daughter not answer, then she call my partner. Sometimes my partner, she take this other friend of mine. She'll be calling down the old place. She start getting worried. So maybe that's how his mom is. Maybe if she call him and she do not get him, then she start getting worried. You know? Has every mom got this instinct sometime and they love their children. So they want to know that children is in good hands. Or the children is okay. Because you know nowadays anything can happen, you know. So do that and see how it goes. Then I'll take it from there. Guys, for now, it was lovely talking to you guys, and seeing just do what I said and let me know how it goes. Hopefully you guys can sort out the situation, you know, and everything will be okay. I know everything will be okay. Just call her, sort it, and do now. As I said, as I finish now, just text her. Let you see her don't stop her from seeing the grandchildren. Just try and get past your guys' differences. And before you know it, you're going to be the #1 daughter in her life, I'm telling you. Just talk to her about it, you know? And don't be rude. Don't ever be rude. Because no man or no woman would like you to be rude to their parents. You're most welcome, sweetheart. You're most welcome. No one would like you to be rude to their parents, you know? So if you know you have done something wrong, talk to her and say, I'm sorry for what I've done, and tell her why you react the way you react. Just apologize. Unless hopefully she'll apologize. Maybe by you finish apologizing, then she gonna apologizing. Then before you know it, you guys gonna be best friend, you know? And don't mind her calling her son. As long as she's not talking about you. Maybe she just calling him because she's concerned, you know? As long as she's not discussing you when she call him, you're fine. But the part of she just tapping, usually if people come into my house, they need to call me. Don't just pop up, I don't like it. I could be in my bed and no, don't do that. Let me know someone coming. I don't like it. So if you come into my house, no matter if you're my sister, my brother, call me. Say, I'm stopping by. Don't just pop up. So try and sort it and then you take it from there, okay? So you guys, let me know how it goes, alright? So for now, have yourself a lovely day. So later, Admiral and CN, let me know. Good luck later. For the glory of